back to the channel, lads. It's the second episode of our Blackburn Rovers EAFC career mode. We've had a fairly decent start to the season, winning our first couple of games. The first one in the league, 1-0 victory at home to Derby County, and winning the EFL Cup away from home at Ashton Gate against Bristol City. And we will go straight into our second game of the league here, away from home this time against a good Norwich side. We will see the starting 11 in a second, but it is exactly the same starting 11 that started that first game. Of course, we went on to win the game. It is only right to keep faith in the same team again. Looking back to this game in real life, it was a good game actually, and Norwich got the first goal from Sargent, I believe, or Hashi, and got a late equalizer for Blackburn Rovers to get us the points. 2-2 draw we finished, and Josh Sargent starts this one for them. They have got Sainz in that number 10 position. Marcelino Nunes is on the bench for them, which is interesting. One of the centre midfielders that I rate highly. Nunes is a really good player, you know. Surprises on the bench, but I wouldn't be surprised if he comes on in the second half and makes a difference for them here. This is a game that I think we can get something out of. Travis has been solid for us. Defensively, he's a workhorse as well. Box to box, he's everywhere. Sigurdsson into Leonard, the touch's good. Sigurdsson out wide again. We're going to get bodies on the box. There's no support. I'm going to have to go back here. No support at all. This is one of the things when your striker drop deep like that. Buckley over the top here. Oh, it's Leonard. What a finish. Oh, what a well-worked team goal that was. Over the top. Beautiful pass from Buckley. One of the more creative options that we have in that centre midfield positions. That's one of the reasons I'm playing him and Travis right now as opposed to Tronstad, because he's a lot more creative in that midfield position. And that pass was just beautiful. And Leonard, once again, gets a goal for us. Sargent, I don't like him having so much space to get a touch like that, just Sargent. As soon as he gets that touch, I want one of my midfielders or one of my defenders to just go through him. And that was a big chance for him there. Stulen, no support at all. Once again, out wide, no support. He's going to have to do it all on his own here. Back inside to Todd Cantwell. Travers. Oh my God. No way. No way. No way. What a lucky break. What a lucky break there for Harry Leonard. The finish was beautiful though, but very lucky. Look at this. Took a deflection and it fell kindly to him. And the finish was just beautiful. He gets his second of the game. Work this one out wide here to Sainz. He lined up as a centered attacking midfielder in this game, but he's popping up out wide a lot. He's done well to skip past his man though. Cross there. Oh my God, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. Why did he decide to go back there? Early substitution. They've been forced into making one. Marcelino Nunes coming on. We talked about him at the start, that he's a player that could come on to make the difference for him. He's on 43rd minute, so he's got all second half to play. But we just hope we can keep him quiet, just as we've keeping Norwich quiet for most parts of this first half. There's that run from Sargent in behind the defence. I think... Oh my God, he's gone past him there. No way. Callum Brittain, what are you doing? It was so easy to just skip past him on the outside. Oh, he should be defending a lot better there. Come on. Scott Wharton, Travers. I feel like Dominic Hyam over the top here though. Oh, Todd Cantwell is going to get there first. Oh, lovely finish. Left foot. He took the goalkeeper there by surprise. I felt the goalkeeper could have maybe have a hand on that or saved that one. But it almost looked like the shot took him by surprise, and he just stood still and did nothing. But I feel like it's been a substitution here. Costello, Tronstad replacing Callum Brittain, who has had a not too good of a game. You know, looking back to that Norwich goal, I felt I should have done better. He maybe should have done better as well. I'm trying to take some of the blame here that I should have done better myself. Signs inside to just Sargent. He's made the run on the outside. Is he going to find him? Yeah, Carter reads that one well to Wharton. Out wide. Ah, that's it then. The referees ended the game and we get a vital 3 points against a very good Norwich City side, by the way. But we at most part of the game, we made it look easier. Maybe getting those 2 early goals, it helped us really. And it's that man, Harry Leonard. He's been in such a good form. If we can keep him fit this season, you know, we could achieve something good. That's what I was talking about in the first episode. The youth tournament, it ends soon. We don't have enough players to be able to enter that competition, which is a shame. You need 4 outfield players and you also need a goalkeeper. Hopefully, by the time he comes around again, I believe you have a few of them throughout the season. We should have enough players to be able to go into the competition when it finally becomes available again. But we've got Oxford United here, our next game, Championship. Few changes to the starting 11. Owen Beck is in the team in place of Pickering. Rankin Costello starts as well. Gilsonan starts in the right midfield position. And Hyam replaces Wharton in that centre-back position. It should be a good game here. And we are at home, which makes it even better. Oxford United keeping the ball nicely here in the early stages of this game. Brannigan driving forward. Harris. Oh my God, that's a good opportunity for them in the first 10 minutes of this game. This is a game that we won in real life, didn't we? 2-1 victory, I believe. Rankin Costello might have scored a goal in this game, if I'm not mistaken. I think he scored a goal in this game. But Dulu out wide. The touch's good. Looking for the underlapping run this time from Beck. The cross. It's Cantwell in the box. Cantwell gets his head to it, but he was never going to generate enough power for that one. From that one, really. It's Brannigan. Whatever happens, we cannot give Cameron Brannigan a chance to shoot or give Oxford United a free kick close to our own box. He's made that run again, Harris. He keeps making the runs behind the defense, but that time it's a straightforward save. Well, let's say, oh, nice run in here. He's going to have to take you out if he wants to win the ball back. Get in front. I said he was going to take him out. And to be fair, it was a good tackle and referee. I saw nothing wrong with the tackle, but the referee saw nothing wrong either. It's Beck. Inside to Buckley. Dulin out wide. And we get the pass over the top. Not really. He's refusing to make the run. Cantwell is opened up though for Leonard. What a finish. What a finish that was from Leonard. He opened up nicely there. I was expecting him to make the run in behind the defense, but he didn't. We had to go back to Cantwell, but as soon as Cantwell received possession, he made the run. Lovely finish. Lovely finish. And he gets his 4th goal in only his 3rd appearance this season. What are we going to be doing right now without him? He's been such a great form. I said in that Norwich City game, if we manage, he's made that run again, but this time he made the run, but he didn't get the pass to begin with. But then it was squared in. It was squared into him. To be fair, he's forced the goalkeeper to make a good save, but he's caused us a lot of trouble in this game. Their striker Harry's always looking to make that run in behind the defense. The only disappointing thing from Oxford's perspective here, or from his point of view, near post shot, is that Harris hasn't been able to take advantage of one of those chances that he's had from making the run in behind our defense. Hedges replacing Galson in here in that right midfield position. So Cantwell will try to find one of the big centre-halves that we have in the box. Corner. And Hyam is going to keep it alive. Cross. Dealt with. Carter is going to keep it alive this time to Dulu. And we lose possession. Phillips There's not too many Oxford players, though, busting their guts to get forward. And he's had to go all the way back. That's one way to do it. Absolutely take him out. That's the clearest of yellow cards that you're going to see this season. It's got a feisty side to him, hasn't he? Doolin. Out wide. I think it's a question of, are we going to get the second goal here? Definitely a 3-pointer for us. Hedges just wasn't at the right place at the right time to tap that one home for the second. But that's good play yet again from Doolin. I mean, he was involved in the goal as well from that left-hand side, kept hold of the ball. We played it into midfield to Todd Cantwell. And of course, Harry Leonard made that run in behind the defence, as he's done a few times this season. And lovely, lovely finish. What are we going to be doing without him? We hope we can keep him fit for as long as possible this season. Well, it looks like our reward for going past Bristol City in the first round of that EFL Cup. It's an away game against Grimsby Town. Are they in League One or League Two? I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go on and I call it rotation starting 11 for now. It just means, the players that are not mainly in the first team, and they will all go on to start this game. It's still a fairly decent side to get the result done away from home. Not the team I was wanting to use. That is the team I want to go for. It's a 4-4-2 formation, just because I want to give the likes of Gay and Ohashi both a start in this game, and we will go on and sim this one as well. This has been as comfortable as it gets in a game of football. Very comfortable game for us, and we make it 2 there with Andres Weimann, who's come off the bench to replace Ohashi, who got the first goal for us. And I don't think Grimsby have created a chance or had a shot in this game. That's how awful they have been. They could do it now, though. I thought they could have done it then, but that's it. They've got a corner. They've got one last opportunity here. I thought the referee ended the game, but it's only giving them a corner. Look at that. Absolute dominance. 71% possession, 9 shots, 3 chances created. Got 2 goals from it. Ohashi might just be the man of the match. I thought he was really good. He is definitely the man of the match. He got the first goal for us. Very important first goal as well. Yo, who's leaking my team sheet to the press here? Reports suggest Todd Cantwell will be playing in the attacking midfield position. Yes, he will. But the question is, how did they know? Who's been leaking my team sheet to the press? But anyway, let's see if Burnley have got any sort of tactics in place to try and stop Todd Cantwell today. We're away from home against, as we know, a very good Burnley side that have been relegated last season from the Premier League. I mean, they have let go a couple of their players, haven't they? Sander Berger left to Fulham, and they let go one of their wingers to Tottenham Hotspur as well. 2 players that would usually start for them. But nonetheless, they're still a very, very good side. I don't know if anybody watched this game in real life against Burnley, right? But if you did, let me know in the comments. It was one of the dirtiest games I have watched. And some of the yellow card I thought was soft yellow cards as well, you could say. But I believe we got 7 yellow cards in that game. And there was about 4 yellow cards as well for Burnley. So in total, about 11 yellow cards in the game. And the game saw Gay, our striker, get himself 2 yellow cards and a sending off, but it ended up being 1-1. But what a game, so many yellow cards, and I hope it's nowhere compared to that game in real life. If it is, I want all of them to be for Burnley. I want a sending off for Burnley as well, if there's going to be any sending off in this game. Doolin. It's been really good. He hasn't had chances himself to be able to score goals. But in terms of some of the good stuff that we have done this season, oh, that was close. Some of the good stuff that we have done this season, it's come from the likes of Doolin and Todd Cantwell in that number 10 position. Buckley has been great as well in terms of creating chances. It's Cantwell, the touch good. Now into Buckley. He's going to try and play that pass to Doolin. He's quick, but he's not that quick to be able to get to the end of that one. It's Benson for them. Really good player at this level. I remember when Burnley were in the Championship last season or season before, he smashed it, didn't he? Trezor. Have they signed him permanently, or is he still on loan from the Belgium side, I believe? Good defending there, Doolan. I told you, he's got a feisty side to him. He does his job defensively when he's asked to do it. And going forward, he's got a lot of quality. That's the pass we have been waiting for. That is the finish we have been waiting for as well. And it didn't take long in this one. It didn't take long in the second half for that lad again. It's Harry Leonard. Every time he finds himself one-on-one, the sort of form he's in right now, you just think he's going to bury this one, isn't he? He's going to bury this one, isn't he? And time after time, he just proves that to be right. How many goals now? That's his 5th goal in 4 games. Yeah, it's 5 goals in 4 games for him. Incredible. I've got to say, Burnley haven't really asked us too much or too many questions in this game. They might do now, though. Trezor on that left-hand side for them. Oh, they've won it back. Just Brownhill. But the shot's blocked. And it's saved by Piers. I said they might do now, and they have done that. That is probably the first shot on target. I can't remember them having a shot before this. But when they have, though, our goalkeeper have stood up to the occasion. It's another shot. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a red card, surely. That has got to be a red card. That is one of the most horrific tackles that you're going to see. He's absolutely cleaned them out. He had no intention of trying to win the ball for them there, Jordan. He had absolutely no intention of having to win that one. And anything less than a red, I would have been fuming. I actually would have been going crazy if that was not a red card. So Cantwell got lucky there to not get himself injured from that tackle. It was horrific. Doolan trying to bend one there to the far post, narrowly off target. Let's see the substitutions here. I haven't really seen much from Leonard after that goal. Just needs to. He's a young lad, isn't he? You're gonna have. He's not gonna 100% be in the game, but when he has his moment, he delivers. It's Cooley to Brownhill. Those 2 players have been at Burnley for a long time, and they have played a lot of games together. Look at the pace there from Trezor. Cross. Oh, what a save! What a save! I think that was Fleming, who I don't know if they signed him from Millwall, or if he was on loan at Millwall last season and returned to Burnley. A little bit of space here for Hedges to drive forward. Not a lot of support with him. He tried to go on his own. I tried to bend it to the far post there. But the Burnley goalkeeper, is it Muric in goal, makes a save? It's not Muric in goal. It's Trafford in goal for Burnley. I don't know why I said Muric before. I'm not even sure if it's Trafford, but I think it's Trafford in goal. Muric was sold to Ipswich, isn't he? He's now Ipswich Town goalkeeper. It's Buckley, Doolan, a little bit of space to shoot. It's a block, and it's the easiest save the goalkeeper has had to make in this game. But it doesn't matter because we get all 3 points. We needed to win this sort of game as well to prove we can do it against some of the bigger boys in the championship. Scouts are back. Our youth academy scouts are back. Let's see what they have for us then. Remember, we sent a youth scout to England, to Scotland, as well as Wales. And let's start with Wright here, who we sent to England. I don't think anyone catches my attention, really. I'm going to reject Francis. I'm going to reject as well. And they're not good, are they? Luke Dunn is okay. He looks all right. I could allow him to be scouted for 1 more month. But the other 2, I'm going to reject here. Archie Cooper, you can go. Let's keep Dunn to be scouted for 1 more month and see if those sort of starting overall gets better. Oh my God. Lucas McLaughlin, straight away, I am going to sign him into the youth academy. I'm not quite sure what his overall is at the moment or his potential. I'm going to let Malcolm Sutherland be scouted further, but I'm going to let go the likes of, it doesn't look too bad, does it? 51 to 69 starting overall, 47 to 67 for McFarlane, who I'm going to let go, reject that one, but I'm going to leave the other two to be scouted further. And the final scout we sent to Wales, not looking too good from Wales, is it? It's not looking too good. I'm going to reject Dylan Brown as well. And Michael King can be scouted further, I believe. Wow, we might have found ourselves a little gem here. Lucas McLaughlin, 61 rated, which means straight away he can do a job off the bench for us and maybe start some of the cup games. But I'm not going to promote him just yet. He's a left midfielder. His pace looks good. Oh my God, he's really quick straight away. 17 years of age. It's not going to get much better in terms of, 88 acceleration. Even if it doesn't get better, it's still amazing. Jumping, strength, and some of his other technical attributes still needs a little bit of work. We also do know that potential can drop down as well. It could go up, which we hope it does, but in the meantime, I'm not going to promote him just yet. I'm going to set up a little bit of a development plan here. I want to improve that finishing, and I want to also improve some of his technical attributes. 5-star skill move and 4-star weak foots from the get-go. That is incredible. But I think inside forward for now to work on, his finishing, attacking, positioning, those sorts of attributes. And I think if those attributes should improve, he's only going to get better for us. But anyway, we have got a big game coming up here, and it's against Bristol City. Already faced them once this season, and it's going to be the final game of this episode as well. We have faced them once already this season, and we got the better of them only on penalties. It should be a much different game here, though. When I think about Bristol City, I usually just, straight away you think young players, a team that likes to develop youth players and go on to sell them for a little bit of profit. That's probably how they stay sustainable, which for the football club, I really, really like that model. And they've got some decent players on the bench there. And McNally starts for them, though. Luke McNally, I think they've signed him from Burnley. With the likes of Jason Knight, Mayulu, Scott Twine was on the bench there. You would have expected them to start, but then again, at some point, they will call on those players and they could make the difference for them off the bench. You can't let them put the cross there, Callum Britson. You've got to stop that cross. Oh, a lovely defending into Buckley. It's Hedges. I want Hedges to hold the width a little bit more in this game if he can. But it looks like he's playing as that sort of a wide playmaker. That's a good pass to Pickering. The left back. Oh, Doolin. Yes, get it. I was talking about Hedges holding the width a little bit, but that goal has come from him, coming inside, playing as that wide playmaker, and Pickering has made the underlapping run and decent pass to Doolin. And what a finish from him. Oh, Travis. He's everywhere, isn't he? He's got so much energy. He won the ball back only to give it away, though. That is not a free kick. Come on, referee, behave. We barely touched him there. And the referee is giving them a free kick there. Hornick, why is he standing? He's never going to score from that position. Oh, he didn't take it. Williams is taking that one, but comfortable for the keeper. Substitutions, Cantwell and Guy coming on here to replace the likes of our striker, Harry Leonard, who has had a quiet game, Leonard, hasn't he? Jason Knight has also come on to replace Mehmeti. Scott Twine is replacing Benarouz for them. I said at some point those players would come in to try and make the difference in this game. One little bit of a dink cross to the far post. It's dealt with. Is that McNally of Bristol City dealing with that one? But only back to our defense. I don't know why Scott Wharton doesn't go for those corners. Whenever we have a corner, he sits back, and there's no way we can change that. He's a centre-back. Oh, the space opened up here for Buckley. The shot's been blocked. They might have a little bit of a chance here for the counter-attack. Yeah, going back to Scott Wharton, you would think for the centre-back, he would want to go for those corners to try and get his head on one of those. But every time we have a corner, he stays back. Come on, 10 minutes to hang on here, boys. It's done well there. Callum Knight. Oh, no, no. Oh my God, Mayulu. I did everything possible to stay so close to him. So when he turns, I know he was looking to do that. Find a little bit of space and just turn and shoot. I tried my hardest to stay close to him there. Oh, come on. These are just trying to get that equalizer on there, but I don't think they're going to have time to do that. And we hang on to a 1-0 victory. Leonard had a quiet game considering that the run of form he's been in, the goals he scored for us. But I don't expect him to score every game. He did his job. His hold-up play was good. And of course, that early goal from Doolan, lovely little pass from the underlapping Pickering who found him. And the finish, though, his first goal of the season, which is important. I said at the start that he was going to be a key player for us this season. Interesting. Dominic Hyam have messaged me here. I wonder what it is about. He's talking about a new contract. He thinks it's time for us to sit down and discuss his contract. Maybe at some point in the future, mate. I don't think I've been in the football club long enough, or I don't think I've seen you play enough to make that decision on whether I want to give you a contract yet. But certainly in the next month or so, if you impress us, I will be sure to reward you with that contract. But let's take a look at the table here before we end the first episode. We are top of the league, 5 games played, 15 points, 7 goals scored. We've conceded 1. I mean, there are teams that have scored more goals than us, but in terms of clean sheets, we are up there with some of the best. We've conceded the least goal in the league this season, and one more than Burnley, I believe. Luton in second, Sheffield United, Burnley. You would expect those 3 teams to be there or thereabouts come the end of the season. You've got Middlesbrough in the top 6 as well. Leeds United not far away. The bottom 3, you've got Preston North End, Hull City. That's a surprise. But then again, it's only 5 games played, 41 more games to play, 46 games in the championship season. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one. And subscribe to the channel, of course, if you're new to it. And I'll see you all in the next one.